and today we are going to create a toolpath for this object, and here we have this gear, and मैं जो बीच का गैप है इसकी कटिंग करने के लिए टूलपाथ जनरेट करने वाले हैं। तो सबसे पहले मैं क्या करूँगा, मैं टूल डिफाइन करता हूँ। सो क्रिएट न्यू टूल, and in new tool I will take this ball mill and click OK, and I will take 6 as a tool diameter and click OK. So first my tool is defined. Now I will define this workpiece. Go to workpiece and select the part. This is my part, click OK, and for blank I will use offset of part, and the offset distance is 2, and click OK. So my part is defined and the blank is also defined. My workpiece is ready, and now I will take this create operation, and in create operation I will choose this multi-axis, and in multi-axis I will use this variable control, and with the help of variable control I will create the toolpath. I am going to create the toolpath for this pocket and for this teeth. So my part program is program, and my tool is ball mill, and here my geometry is workpiece, or you can work with MCS as well, but if you have already defined, we have already defined this workpiece, so I will choose this workpiece, and my method is finish, and click OK. And here is some different option, because my this version of NX is NX 1926, so it is a little bit different from the NX 12. So most of the options are similar, but the interface is a little bit different. So no need to worry, the same method and the same option we will get here. So first of all I will define this tool is my ball mill, and here I will select this cut area. So first select the area which you want to cut and click OK. Now drive method, I will choose this surface area as a drive method, and here in edit I am going to select the drive geometry. This is my drive geometry. Select these 3 surface and click OK. Now the cut direction and the flip material. The material side is outside the body, and define the direction. So I will choose this arrow to define my direction of cut. So tool will cut in this direction. In this direction tool will cut, and number of drive is 10, and just click OK. And here we have this projection vector. Now I have to define the projection vector. So I will take this towards line, and my direction is this. So tool will project towards this center line, and click OK. And if you want to check the preview, just click and you will see the preview. Now geometry we have already defined. Axis, and the tool axis by default is normal to part, and because I am going to use the 4-axis programming, so I will change it to 4-axis normal to drive. So change it, and my axis is this, and my 4th axis is along the x-axis, and rotation angle keep it 0, no need to change. Now feed and speed, okay, no need to change, it will automatically detect this all things. If you want to cut this in the multiple depth or in multiple passes, so you have to define the stock and the incremental value or level, but here we have 2 mm of stock, so no need to select this. It will take more time, so I will cut this 2 mm in single pass, or I can change it later on to show you how it will work. My object is cylindrical manner, so I will change it to cylinder, and the center point is this, and vector, this is my vector, and the radius approximate I choose 120 and generate. It will take very few time, so I will here we have the stock is 2 millimeter and number of passes I will take it as a 3. In 3 passes it will cut my 2 millimeter of a stock. Here we have 3 passes, and here in geometry, in main here with surface area, I'm going to increase this step over as 20 and generate it. We have to increase this number of step over to 30. Now click OK, and if you want to check this, just verify and just play. It will be cut like this, or we can check this in 3 dimension with the help of this 3D dynamic. Let's see, the finish is not properly, and the step as the tool diameter is a little bit bigger, so we have to take a small diameter for more finish. Just double click and here I am removing this multipass, and in main just increase to 50 and generate this again. Now more finish will come. Click OK. Now I want to add a machine, 4-axis machine. So just go to this tool view and right click and add it and select a milling machine, and now I'm selecting this Sim 4-axis Fanuc 4-axis milling vertical A table and click OK. Now we have to select our part. My part is this, and click OK. You have to assemble the machine with this part. I have used this option previously, that's why it is coming on the right position, but in your case you have to position your part with the assembly, this machine. So my tool is in pocket 1 and this is my 4-axis machine. I have not defined the tool holder. If you will define the holder, double click over this and go to holder and define holder with the library, and I am selecting this holder and click OK. Now I want to simulate this machine, so click simulate this machine. And here we have this, select change this to tool path based simulation and play. Just stop this. If it is taking too much time, just stop and deselect this material removal. So tool path, it will move only. If you want to increase the speed, just click here. Now you can see the tool is moving and the machine is also moving with respect to part. And here in coordinate you can see XYZ and JK, it is also moving. Machine status, here we have the coordinate X, Y, Z and A axis. All 4 axes are working here. So if you find this tutorial useful, please hit the subscribe button and share this video. So thank you for watching and keep subscribe our channel.